So, like, thanks to viewers like you and sassygamers.com, Bard Rock Cafe can exist, I guess. So, like, you can find links to Sassy Gamers, our Patreon, and social media stuff in the show notes. Just click. Thanks.
The DM we just heard sigh, far beyond his DM screen. We the players in reply, try hard in battle not to scream. Roll your dice, try not to TPK. Roll your dice, try not to TPK.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the holiday special of Bard Rock Cafe. As you might have guessed, I'm not Kenny. I am Paul, and I'll be your DM for this evening. Mwahaha. So I do have with me Steph, Kadisha, and Tyler playing their usual characters. We also have two patrons there joining us as guests. Justin, Sarah, would you like to introduce your characters?
Sure. I will be playing a paladin of Santa himself, whose name I will reveal later. He is a very stand-up, stalwart man. Kind of like perfectly chiseled features. Think like a Clark Kent or a Metro Man sort of physique. He is donned in vibrant full plate armor that is mostly red with some green around like edges and on joints and things like that. And in the center of it, much like a terrible holiday sweater, is a big old Santa head eating a cookie so good that he is crying.
And we did agree with Kenny, because your oath is to Santa Claus, all your paladin powers totally work.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, and how about you, Sarah? Tell us about your character.
And I'm playing Jingles the Gnome. She is a glamour bard, with a cheery countenance, but a bit of a chip on her shoulder. She is traveling from pole to pole to spread good cheer, from crotchety old men to the smallest of smalls. She tries to leave a trail of happiness that she does not always quite feel. She is ready to humble the highest and uplift the lowest, and she's just kind of green, darkish, like she just rolled out of a mossy hill, and carries a candy cane rapier.
I love it. Alright, so for the audience, we have these patrons. They are at the patron tiers where they would normally get a game with Kenny. The tier where you actually get a seat with tables with other patrons. We only had two patrons of that tier this year, so they got to join the cast for the holiday special. I do have some housekeeping before we actually get started. So I'm going to be doing as much of my narration as possible in rhyme. I'm not going to require the players to speak in rhyme, but if you do speak in rhyme in couplets, I will give you inspiration.
That's amazing.
And instead of our regular Wild Magic table, I have a holiday-themed Wild Magic table.
Fun times.
Without further ado, 'twas the night before Winter Shield, and throughout Waterdeep, the town was uneasy, unable to sleep. For you see, things were not happy that day, as a dwarf named Kris Kringle came to Bard Rock Cafe. Roshi said you could help with my plight. I'm supposed to deliver hundreds of presents tonight. But my workshop was ransacked, the presents all taken. The work of the Krampus, if I'm not mistaken. He looked at Armbar, and then Epi, and then Rook. Can you please get back the things that he took?
I'm trying to think of couplets now.
Me too. Oh my god.
I want inspiration.
Come on, gang! Let's go kill Krampus and bring the presents back to campus!
You get inspiration. You cannot stack inspiration, so feel free to use it liberally. Excellent, thank you. There's no time to waste. You'll want to head north to his lair post-haste. But you won't go alone in this perilous quest. To assist you, I brought you two of my best. And he waves his arm to show you Justin and Sarah's characters. At which point, Justin and Sarah should give your actual character names to the party.
This dude steps forward, back never bending even once, crosses his arms in front of them and says, "You stand before Holidays!" Spelled H-O-I... HOLIDA. It's spelled holidays. Words are hard.
Not to be confused with hollandaise.
Nope.
The gnome steps up with a little clamor, and with a jingle, she says, "I'm Jingles, you jammer."
Yep, sure, inspiration.
Just jam that right on it.
Finger guns.
I was gonna say, Brooke's gonna say, we're a motley crew, but I'm sure that we'll try. But with our wild magic, things might go awry.
An inspiration for Rook.
That took me forever. That took me since the very beginning.
That was good.
But I did it.
It's a pleasure to meet you, and I have to say, I hope that you know the way.
I do believe everybody has inspiration now except Justin.
I believe in you, Justin.
No pressure. It's meant to just make the night more fun.
If I rhyme, it will be on accident. I swear.
That's the best.
I was trying to think of that doesn't rhyme.
Santa looks to you all and says, "When you get to the lair, carefully tread. Keep your eyes out for presents wrapped green and red. The Krampus's goons will guard them all well, and the Krampus himself won't be easy to fell. Journey onwards, my friends. Set things right. May the spirit of Winter Shield guide you tonight." Then with a touch of his nose and a laugh full of cheer, Kris Kringle used his magic to disappear. Only in front of the obelisk, he just cast a spell, and holiday magic upon you with jingle bells. Each of you grows a beard, much to your fright, like that of Kris Kringle, long and snow-white. From his experience, each of you gleams, Winter Shield has altered your wild magic, or so it seems.
Oh, damn.
Just picturing Rook with like a long white beard.
Right?
If he's going to stroke the beard. Well, I've never been able to grow a beard before, so this is new and interesting. It even matches my hair.
Rook kind of scratches at it. It's kind of an interesting new feeling.
I want to see what it looks like on my beard. And I pluck a couple pieces and put it in my beard.
Grow your own beard.
Well, you're right. This is great.
Alright, so you two little holiday people, pleasure to meet you. Where are we going? Do I need to pack a jacket?
Well, it is winter. Yes.
Alright then.
Let's retroactively, Santa did in fact give you directions to the Krampus's lair beyond. It's 2 hours north from here. Santa totally handed you a map.
Well, it's a good thing I brought my babushka gear. And I just don this really long coat and it looks like a Russian coat and a Russian hat.
You look fantastic. You really can pull off anything, you know?
Alright, it's a 2-hour march north to the villain's lair. Is there anything else that you do to prepare?
I would like to purchase a healing potion.
Paul, lose inspiration.
Unfortunately, all the shops are closed for Winter Shield.
And the one that's open has a line wrapped around the building.
Yep, and all they're selling is cookies. Sweet, delicious gingerbread cookies.
I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and a gingerbread cookie.
Time is of the essence. Stop to get coffee.
I think I will join him. I will get coffee and cookies as well.
I mean, we do have all night.
Rook will not resist
Gotta
sugar.
get the cream.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d4 to see how many hours you're in line. You're in line. You guys are in line for an hour.
Oh shit.
That's not too bad.
That's really
Could have been 4.
Yeah.
It's the holiday rush. We could have been here for 10.
Yep, and the only place that was open was actually the 3 towers, so Sarah's like, "Oh, hi, how you all doing?"
Pleasure. Seem to be doing pretty good business today.
No more questions. Where's the coffee?
Armbar, of course. Have a fresh cup of coffee. On the house, Winter Shield special. First cup is free.
Oh, much obliged.
That's a terrible marketing scheme. It's working though. Are you selling any cookies with it?
Yes, 1 gingerbread cookie comes with the coffee.
It's a terrible marketing strategy. I love it.
You realize that actually Sarah's probably prestidigitizing that coffee, and that's why she's giving it away.
Ah, dang it. Can so I know that instinctively.
You've seen Sarah prestidigitize beverages before.
I am going to look at the coffee, going to look at Sarah, I'm going to be like, I will give you at least a silver to give me a real coffee, with actual caffeine in it.
And she reaches for the much nicer looking pot and pours you a cup of coffee.
Alright, I give her a thing of silver.
Rock would be so proud.
I don't even need a coffee. You can give me 2 cookies.
Alright, roll persuasion.
Okay. Oh, wow. I don't really have good persuasion, so let's just see.
Are you haggling over free things?
You know, I savor the, prestidigitation. You know.
What a
I rolled
naughty
a
child.
3.
She hands you just a single cookie and no coffee.
I would like to hand Rook my other cookie.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You keep it.
I mean, it's fine. I'm allergic to ginger.
Oh. In that case, thanks. Rook shoves 2 cookies into her mouth.
Amazing.
Alright, do you take any steps to prepare after you all have a delicious treat? Or do you just embark?
I'm all good.
I'm good.
Epi somehow manages to get an even fluffier cloak. It's fine. He just looks like a giant pile of white sheep fur. Is it sheep fur? Wool?
Wool?
I'm so awake I needed the coffee.
Oh, and the beer did go away by the time you got to your coffee because you did wait an hour in line.
Oh. I was gonna rely on it for warmth.
Alright, so what I gather is you all dress warmly and embark, so I won't make you roll any constitution saves against the cold. Alright, so you soon arrive at the Krampus' front door, and see that it's guarded by a dwarf fort. Cliffside cavern surrounded in snow, lacking in holiday cheer and brimming with woe. As you approach, they haven't yet seen you. With that being said, what do you do?
Drover.
What do you think, guys? Is it time to smash?
Kind of.
Alright, I know we all have our own particular holiday traditions, but maybe we should try to sneak in? I mean, we could probably distract the ones at the front. Or we could knock their heads in, but that probably would alert everyone else.
So that's the only entrance, or can I sneak and scout for an entrance?
You get the impression it's just a big cavern, so like if you want to try looking for like a crack in the wall, you can, but you get the impression this is the only intended entrance. Would you like to search for like a crack?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Alright, go ahead and roll an investigation.
Okay, cool. I rolled 27 total.
27? Wow.
Yeah, right? What?
And just to check, that was not a natural 20, correct?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Alright, so with that, you actually do find just a little bit north of the cavern wall that the actual entrance is in, a crack that looks like it goes in basically about 20 feet behind them.
Okay, so I kind of wave everybody over, but I do that finger to the mouth thing, like, sneak.
Alright, so I learned from another podcast how group stealth checks work. Apparently, what you do is you roll stealth, and as long as half of you or more pass the check, then you pass successfully. So everybody roll stealth, and you need at least 3 passing checks.
Oh, goody. I got a 19.
20 total.
I got a 5.
Okay, my cat hit it. It's a 15 plus 1.
16 exactly passes.
But,
So Sarah, I'm seeing a 9 on Sarah's, and Tyler got a 5, so 3 out of 5 passed, so you watch by the drugger without a problem.
Because Armbar was a little upset that he couldn't just break some heads in, so he was like, just dragging his feet while sleeping, just like hoping that someone hears him.
Alright, inside the first cavern, you see quite a sight. A lake surrounded by snowmen that look ready to fight. And in the center of the water rests a shimmering isle, with gold and blue wrapped presents in one giant pile.
Alright, so I'm guessing fire is out on account of the presents.
I don't know, maybe a small fire.
Please do not burn the presents.
Okay.
You're doing amazing.
And just for clarification, this is a large chamber. There's an island in the middle of a lake. So the snowmen are surrounding it. As long as you don't shoot it at the island presence in it, you'd probably burn the snowman.
So, and you kind of see his hands start to glow with fire a little bit, like it's got that candlelight glow to it. I can make 3 of these. Ironbar, Rook, Snow People. Should I do it? I really want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you asking
I'm
Armbar?
asking the party
or
as
are
a
you asking
whole.
the group?
Yes, Armbar is included. Do we smash? I
Smash!
would like to, anybody else going to deter me from catching some snowmen on fire?
Absolutely not.
Excellent. I'd like to cast Scorching Ray and make 3 rays of fire and hurl them at the different snowmen.
Alright, well, you do not trigger wild magic. So
Excellent.
you're going to do 1 ray per snowman?
Uh-huh.
Alright, roll me an attack.
Okay. Oh! Okay, first one... Oh, that dice is going in the bad pile. That was a nat 1.
Alright, well, let's resolve the rest of the attack and then we'll deal with the wild magic.
That's fine. Okay, next one. Okay, 5.
That's going to miss.
And 3?
No!
Alright, so all of Neppy's attacks miss. Epi, roll me 2d100, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna just start clapping. Armbar is just clapping.
I've never missed all of them before. I rolled a 36 and a 57. Maybe I should let my cat roll from now on.
Oh.
I've never missed all 3 before.
Alright, Epi, you experience a rapid series of hallucinations, showing a world where you've never been born. You get the impression the world is a better place with you in it.
Aw.
That's not how I thought that sentence was gonna end.
Yeah, right?
Nope, Epi just had It's a Wonderful Life happen.
Epi goes to shoot the different motes of fire, and just as he's about to, there's a ringing of a bell, and then suddenly Epi comes back and he's just got this shook look on his face, and all of the motes just going to fizzle out.
Alright, however, you did just loudly announce your presence with the snowmen, so everybody roll initiative.
I rolled a 10 on initiative.
Got an 11.
Armbar got a 19.
I got 12.
12. And Sarah, what did you get?
I got 5.
Got 5. I got a rock. Actually, I'm going to roll my initiative right now. I rolled a 3, so the snowmen are last.
They got cold feet.
Oh.
I love puns, so you already have inspiration, so I can't give you more, sorry.
That's fair.
I'll take it.
We'll give it, yes!
One-time
Yes, we give
gift.
it to-
One-time gift you can give just inspiration.
It is
I
the
think that's
season
the
of
right
giving.
Exactly!
Alright, Armbar, you're up. You get the impression you can get to 2 of these snowmen easily, because they're basically encircling the island. So there's 2 that are close to you guys, 1 on your left, 1 on your right.
They're on the same side we are, like the...
Yeah, so like you're basically like on the south side of the island is where you came in, and there's basically the west side of the island has 3 standing on one side, and the east side has 3 standing on one side. So just pick left or right and go after a snowman, basically. Alright,
I'm gonna rage and go left.
exactly.
And that procs my own wild magic. I got a 7. I think this is the first time I've rolled a 7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you. Until your rage ends, the ground within
Nice.
15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. That's pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
So can I get up to one of them pretty quickly? Okay, I'm gonna get up to one of them on the left. And I'm gonna do an attack. Ooh, 18 to hit?
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll me that beautiful damage.
I got a 12.
Alright, 12. This thing, the snowman's not looking good. It's almost like it's a monster made of snow.
I'm smashing it again.
That's right, you have a second attack.
Second attack is 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
It's 14 this time
Woo!
for damage.
Yeah, you obliterate that snowman.
Ooh, yeah! I'm with the snowflake in the Arctic tundra, and I'm the tundra.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn? That was your bonus action, both of your actions. Alright.
Both my
Rook,
actions
you're
are done, so pass the turn.
Okay. Rook's gonna soften up the next snowman in line for armbar by shooting with her hand crossbow. So whichever one's closest to armbar next. And that's a 14.
14
Which I
hits.
believe hits. Yeah. Alright. Is it a sneak attack?
Yeah, you're adjacent to an ally, so you do get sneak attack.
Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. I know, after all these, like, a year of playing. Oh, 21 total damage.
21. So you just watch as the arrow hits the exact center of the snowman's little cool buttons and explodes and dies.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Like,
Feel powerful.
alright, that was your action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus
You just
action?
murdered him!
Is there anything in the room besides the snowman and stuff that I can hide behind, maybe?
Oh yeah, there's like piles of snow, there's rocks, it's just, imagine a snowy cavern, you take your pick.
Nice. I'm gonna go hide behind a boulder.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
Oh, a natural 20.
Natural 20, love it, so you are definitely hidden. And then go ahead and roll me 2d100.
Oh man. Okay. 83 and 63.
Alright, 83 and 63. This is a natural 20, so I can give you the better result, so give me a second. The first one was the bad result, clearly. You wild shape into a seasick crocodile for the next minute. You have a disadvantage on constitution saving throws in this form. I promise you it was actually the better of the two options.
How long does this last? I don't know.
A minute.
Okay. I'm just a crocodile for a minute.
So I will pull up a crocodile stat block to use as for your, give me a second here, I'll pull that up so you can use
That's
it the next time you find
incredible. I hid so well.
that. You know, I'll give you the giant crocodile stat block just to make it more interesting.
This is amazing.
Alright, so that was Rook's turn. Alright, so that means... Justin, I'm so sorry, I forgot your character's name.
Holidays.
Holidays.
No,
Holidays.
it's pronounced Holidays.
Holidays. Oh, Holidays, I got it. Alright, well,
Yeah.
Holidays, it's your turn.
All of these holidays is about to get it.
Yeah. How far away were these dudes?
Alright, so the first one on the right side is about 30 feet away, so you can get to it in your turn. The last one on the side with the armbar on the left side is probably about 60 feet away, so you'd have to like take a dash action to get close enough to hit it.
Holidays is he's going to walk forward towards the one that's furthest away, and while he's doing so, pull a javelin out from behind his back. Santa, guide my hand! And he just hurls it straight towards the furthest away one. 20 to hit. Dirty.
20 to hit. Alright, so are you aiming at the furthest one on armbar side, or the furthest one on the side that's still got 3 snowmen?
Whatever you said was 60
You
feet.
definitely hit. Alright, yeah, so there's a 60-foot away one on the group of the crowd, though, so...
Yeah.
I will just go with the one on armbar side, so... You definitely hit, roll the damage.
Okay, it is 8 piercing.
8 piercing, alright. Alright, it's not looking great. That took a decent chunk out of it. You just watched, like, a chunk of its snow. It gets smaller.
Melee weapon attack. Okay, cool. When it pierces through, the javelin begins to glow with a radiant light. For Santa has heard my prayers, as I will set a level 1 divine smite.
You were so close to just making that rhyme, we already had the inspiration, so it doesn't matter. Alright, roll me your 2d8.
8 total.
Alright, this thing's looking really small. It's just like the last of the 3 balls you used to build the snowman. That's all that's left. That and a carrot nose. Alright, do you have anything else for your turn?
Can you use extra attack with thrown weapons?
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna throw another one. Just normal this time. 11 to hit.
11 is what you needed, so go ahead and roll the damage.
It is another 8 piercing.
Alright, that snowman is gone. Armbar side is out of snowmen. Now it's just the east side that's got them. And was that it for your turn? You have anything to do with your bonus action?
You know what? Yeah, let's pop Shield of Faith with my bonus action.
Alright, on who? Does it have to be you, or can you pick someone?
No, on myself.
You do not trigger wild magic. Epi, you're up.
Okay. So is there one snowman left?
There are 3 snowmen left on the east side of the lake.
Okay. Take frickin' 2 of Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on one of the snowmen to do 3d8 damage. And let's see, we're gonna... Cat chose the rubber ducky dice, so I can't for the life of me remember what my bonus is to my hits, but oh, plus 4 and 3. So that is a 23, and I do 11 fire damage to it.
Well, what a shocker! A snowman is weak to fire damage, so you end up doing 22 damage, which will melt it to a puddle.
Excellent.
Nice.
Epi finally releases the mode of fire, having crumbled a diamond. It's just like, alright, finally, goodness, I don't know what happened to me back there.
And that spell did not trigger wild magic.
Yay.
You have anything to do with your bonus action, Epi, or are you good?
I don't think there's anything I can do with my bonus action.
That's fair. Alright, Jingles, you're up.
Okay, so where'd this crocodile go?
Roll perception. You gotta beat a natural 20, so...
Is 16.
Rook, do you want to let yourself be seen? Just by your allies?
By my allies, yeah, sure.
Alright, so you saw where Rook hid. What do you want to do?
So she is actually a crocodile herself.
Yep, Rook turned into a crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
even
of wild
better.
magic.
Would you like to be... I can't throw you.
Crocodiles are heavy.
Yeah, I also made Rook a giant crocodile, so... Yeah, Rook is hiding as a giant crocodile. Very stealthy crocodile.
I want to improvise with the crocodile if you want to slip into water.
Alright, so what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to ride into battle with a crocodile.
Alright, Kadisha, do you allow yourself to be mounted like a horse?
Yes.
Alright, so on Kadisha's turn, you can use your movement. Do you do anything with your position with Kadisha?
That's it for right now.
Alright, so now it is the snowmen. So the 2 snowmen are going to move towards the party. They are going. The one closest to you will be able to get just in range. They don't see Rook, which means they aren't going to see Sarah. So they're going to go after Holidays. Let me just go ahead and roll for... I should let the character sheet the snowman up. Where is it? Okay, they're going to get out right up in Holidays' face and use Frost Breath. So, Holidays, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 8.
That does not pass, so you're going to take 2d4 cold damage. That's 2 plus 2 is 4 cold damage. The other one's going to take the dash action, get right up in your face, but that's all it can do, because it took the dash action. Alright, back to the top of the order, Armbar.
Armbar's gonna realize there's no one else over there. Like, whoa, where are they? And like turn around and be like, oh, I'm gonna get you. And then he just like hustles back over real quick and tries to run up to one. I want to run up to the one that did the frost breath, and then smash with a great axe. 20 to hit.
20 will hit. That's the damage.
18.
So it's barely standing, but it is
I'm
standing.
gonna smash it again. 22 to hit and 10 damage.
Alright, so it dies, and this time I'm going to remember this thing actually has a feature called Death Burst. So you and Justin are both within 5 feet of it, so each of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Armbar, since you are within 10 feet of me, you get an extra 3 to this saving throw from my divine aura.
Oh, cool.
Oh no! I rolled a nat 20.
Yes!
Uh-oh.
Yes! Alright, so you're going to take half damage from this. Basically, these things explode in shards of jagged ice is what they're doing. Armbar, what did you get?
With Justin's like extra 3, I got an 11.
Alright, you just narrowly passed, so you're both going to take 1d8 of slashing damage, which is 4. And for Armbar, it's halved to 2. Alright, wild magic. Justin, roll me 2d100.
Alright, let's see. I got 83 and 85.
Alright, well, 83 is bad. Oh, sorry, you got the one that I wrote for Epi. You disappear in a puff of smoke. You appear in your family home, surrounded by your family members.
Oh, you...
After 6 seconds, you disappear and reappear back where you came from.
In that 6 seconds, he has gone, this is not where I belong, and he gets up, goes to the door, touches it, and is immediately back.
Yep.
I am faster than I thought.
All
I
right.
love it.
So there's one snow person left. So that was your turn, Armbar?
That's my turn.
All right, so after Armbar, we have Rook.
So Rook is a crocodile. She doesn't really know what to do, except she has big teeth and stuff. So she's kind of like charge towards the nearest snowman if possible and bite it.
Yep, you have a bite attack and a tail attack. You get to do both in your turn.
Oh, sick. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go right to it. So what do I get? What do I have to roll?
Just because it would be easier, I'll just go ahead and roll that for you really quick. Okay?
Oh yeah, sick.
I have it up and roll 20, and it'll be easier than... Alright, so we're going to roll your bite. Yeah, you hit.
Nice.
You hit with an 18. You did 22 damage, you one-shot the snowman.
Nice. Aha.
Alright, so you have cleared this room of enemies.
Oh my goodness.
Now there's just this big pile of presents on this island in the middle. Gold and blue wrap presents. Oh, also, Santa did give you each a bag of holding to put the presents in.
Before we move on, I want to walk up to Rook and say,
You know, Mama Armbar always said alligators are so ornery because they all got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Rook's a crocodile, but if she wasn't, she would probably have something to say. But that's nice.
Yeah.
Like above game, that's nice.
Armbar don't know the difference.
Rook tries talking and a hissing sound comes out.
Yeah, that's all that comes out. Sorry, man. Just like this. Well, because I'm a crocodile, I'm sorry, what's your character's name again, Sarah?
Jingles.
Jingles?
Yes.
I'm gonna take Jingles on my back. I'm gonna float through that water towards the presents.
Alright, so you go up to the presents. You just start piling them into your bags. I will say it probably takes you long enough, but if you want to take long enough to swim over there, you can turn back into being Rook by the time you get there. If you don't take like the short route there, or you like don't push yourself. So would you like to reach it as a crocodile or as Rook?
I'm gonna reach it as a crocodile and then, chill until I turn into a...
And Jingle
Alright.
will help you tidy up.
Alright, so Jingles, are you reaching for a present?
Oh no.
I want to make sure I heard Sarah correctly.
She's kind of lazy, so she's gonna use her mage hand to just kind of start picking them up.
The Horde Mimic wakes up,
Ha!
and you two just feel the ground underneath you start shaking as the island lifts itself a solid 15 feet off the ground. And it unleashes this mighty roar. And one of the presents opens up a giant toothy mouth and crunches down in your mage hand.
Ah, my hand!
You won't have me other hand! Alright, so we are still going to be in initiative order. I just rolled initiative for the Horde Mimic. That was Rook's turn. So, Holidays, you're up. Two of your allies are standing on top of a Horde Mimic.
Well, that's no good. How deep is this water?
The water looks like it's about 15-20 feet deep because it was able to conceal the Horde Mimic.
Ooh, and
It's about 60 feet to if you want to just get to near the island but on the shore.
oh my god, do I do this? Okay.
Yes.
All of these will get down into kind of a running pose and sprint over. He's just gonna run straight through the water to try and get over to this island.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6 for you, because you're heavy enough that like you're probably not you're sprinting through the water. You can hold your breath for the next it's hours, so 1 hour.
Okay.
If you're able to.
In plate mail, yeah.
Or it's 1 minute, that's right. It's 1 minute or 1 turn, depending on what it is. You have 1 minute, so 10 turns.
Alright.
Alright,
I don't
so
know
you're
my
up in this thing's
speed
business.
underwater.
You normally would take half speed, but like I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
You can get up in its face, it's fine.
Okay. I don't have any movement left to try and, like, get up on it, I guess.
Alright,
okay.
well, it does have a body below at the water level, so if you
Right,
want to
right.
hit the part that's under the water, you can.
What he's actually going to do is while underwater, he's just gonna like take his shield and bang on it in kind of a taunting and challenging way, and cast or channel divinity to issue a champion's challenge. Each creature of my choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. On a failed save, they cannot move more than 30 feet away from me.
Alright, what was the DC again?
14.
Alright, that's a 13 on the die. This thing has +6 wisdom, so it passes.
Ooh. Oh
Did
no.
you have to use a spell slot to do that?
No, it's my channel
Okay,
divinity.
it's channel divinity, okay.
It is my bonus action, though. So, I guess, since that didn't work, as my action, I'm going to... God, I don't want to... I'm gonna fight this thing underwater. He's gonna pull out his longsword
Sick.
and just start hacking at this thing. 2 attacks. First one is 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. Going to do 10 slashing,
Alright, it takes it.
and then second attack is a 26, not natural, not a
Alright.
crit,
Well, that'll hit.
for 11 slashing.
Alright, it takes it. It's still looking pretty healthy, though.
Yeah, I'll get above land here in a minute, but that is the end of my turn.
Alright, Epi, you're up. Rook and Jingles are standing on top of the Horde Mimic, and Alades is under the water fighting it. What do you do?
Oh man. I think, what with it being a very large pile of essentially presents, I would like to use the Firebolt cantrip and smack it.
Alright, that's an attack roll, right?
Yes.
Alright, roll your attack.
Alright, I rolled a 9 plus 4 and 3 for a, brain died.
9 plus 7, so 16.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, yep, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
I did 9 damage.
Alright, it takes it. It unleashes this bellowing roar as you set the presents on its back mildly on fire. But they're not real presents, so it's not like you didn't just set a wildfire. You just kind of burned it.
Okay.
Alright, is that it for Epi's turn?
Yes.
Jingles, you're up.
So my instinct says to, disinvest it, but...
You're on top of it. I'm very much interested in doing that.
Yes, that is questionable. It would cause us to fly. Otherwise, let's see if we can fall asleep. I'd like to cast sleep.
Alright, you trigger wild magic. So go ahead and roll me a d100.
Okay.
Ooh, roll the 100. Alright.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's see what I gave 100. You hear the word nice echo throughout the area. A small present the size of a bread box appears before you and opens in a bright light. You and your allies gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay.
I have my spells again.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your 5d8. 22. Well, this thing has more than 22 HP. Rook, how much HP do you have?
Check. I have 54.
Rook also does not fall asleep. Good news though, Sarah, because you got that long rest, you didn't waste the spell slot.
Oh, yay! At least there's something.
Alright, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to just sweep my rapier at it.
Alright, let's see it. An 8 will not hit.
Yeah.
How you missed the actual ground, I do not know.
I probably tripped over it, honestly. I'm like, oh, that's my feet.
Alright, so now it is the Horde Mimic's turn. Alright, so it has a multi-attack, a bite, and it has 2 pseudopod attacks. So, the pseudopod is basically a giant purple tongue that pops out of the presence. One pseudopod attack is going to go after Rook.
Oh
So-
dear.
Does a 27 hit Rook?
Yes. It does. It does.
Alright, so you are grappled. It adheres to you, so it picks Rook up in the air, and holds the tongue, and Rook takes 2d6 plus 5 damage. So that's 2, 3, you take 10 damage. Bludgeoning damage if it matters.
It's okay.
When you are grappled, you can try escape on your turn with a DC 16. It doesn't say what the skill check is to escape the grapple, but you have disadvantage to do it, so I'm assuming it's a strength check.
It's athletics or acrobatics to escape.
Okay.
Sick.
Yep, so on your turn, if you want to do that, I'll let you guys have a free action. You won't have to use up your action for doing that. And the second pseudopod is going to go after Jingles. I'm guessing a 10 does not hit Jingles.
No.
So the tongue does not get you, but one of the presents opens up and tries to bite you. And let's see here, will a 23 get you? So you're going to take 2d10 plus 5 damage. Oh, that's a 10. Plus 4, 14, 19 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and that is the Mimic's turn. So back at the top of the order, Armbar, you're up.
Well, I think I have to spend a turn to take something else out.
No, it's an item interact. It's basically a free action. At least the way you don't.
You sure?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you want to take out a different weapon or something, that's fine, or a different item.
I'd like to pull out my javelin and throw it at the horde mimic.
Alright, go ahead and roll the attack.
Alright. I got a 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Roll me the damage.
It is 11, 13 damage.
13. Alright, it takes it. Now there's just a javelin dangling from it. Alright, you have a second attack. Are you going to go ahead and javelin again?
Yeah, I have 4 total, now I have 3. So let's throw my third one. Oh. Will 11 hit?
An 11 will not hit.
Alright, well, that sucks. I guess I'll pass the turn.
Alright. So after Armbar, we have Rook again. Rook, you're standing on top of the Horde Mimic. You are in the grapple of its giant purple tongue in the air. Do you want to try and escape?
Ugh. I should have attacked recklessly.
Alright, next time.
Yeah, I always forget I have that.
Alright, Rook, it is your turn.
I will try and use acrobatics first to just try and get out of this, if possible. I'll try and wriggle my way out and jump out of this now. I got 25 total.
Yep, so you slip right out like a greased pig and just fall right down, like you do the blade pose as you land.
Yeah, nice. Nice. And I'm gonna, because I'm really close. I'm like right next to this thing.
Like, you're literally standing on it.
Standing on it, right. So I'm gonna just take my rapier and stab it.
Alright, let's see it.
And that's 20 total.
20 total, that will hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm sorry, is this also a sneak attack?
Yeah, Jingles is right there. Jingles,
Okay.
See, you landed right by Jingles, so rapier damage, sneak attack damage, all that good stuff.
21 total.
21. This thing is starting to look kind of shabby.
Good.
You see the presents starting to wither away, like almost like they're starting to crumble in the dust. Alright, is Rook doing anything with their bonus action?
I could do an offhand dagger stab.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do it. And that is, 7 again. That's 13. Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Oh, well, I tried. And that's it for me.
You do have your inspiration still if you want to use it.
Not yet. But thanks for reminding me.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Although it would have been hilarious to have Rook try hiding from this thing while standing on top of it.
Right, I don't think so.
Alright, so that was Rook's turn. Allides, you're up.
Okay. Allides will attempt to climb the horde mimic to get out from the under the surface of the water.
Alright, roll me athletics.
I'm very good at this. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will do it. So you climb up this thing's front, and you are standing probably about 10 feet away from Rook and Jingles. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was just your movement, though, so if you want to do anything else, you can.
Cool. Hey, you guys, while you're within 10 feet of me, add 3 to any saving throws you roll. Allides is going to... He will pull out his longsword, raise it above his head. Foul creature! How dare you disguise yourself at that most innocent of items, at that most precious of times? What if you fooled the children? And he just stabs straight down into this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Oh, gosh.
I heard
Ah,
all
shit!
of that.
Yeah, wow.
That dice is gone for the moment. This one will be much louder. I'm sorry, it's made of metal. Wait, hold on, is that a 2 or a 7? It's a 7. Yeah,
Yeah, so 7 will not hit, but
so-
you do have your inspiration if you want to use it.
it's still 15.
Oh, okay, 15. 15 will hit.
All
7
right.
I didn't realize you meant 7 on the die. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at it. This metal dice is a little bit hard to read. It is 8 slashing, and I'm gonna stab it again because I can. 10. That time it was a 2.
Alright. Alright, well, would you like to use your inspiration, or are you okay with missing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna fish for crits. Oh my god, it just keeps getting worse. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Alright, you know the drill.
60 and 54.
54 is random. Let's see if 60 is bad. Alright, so 60 is actually good, so you're going to get 54. You and all your allies take on the appearance of size category small elves wearing green clothes and pointy hats for the next 2 minutes. You have squeaky voices until the effect ends.
Wait, what?
So, yep, you're a squeaky elf.
God, I don't know how to make that voice squeaky.
How do we
You just
make
do
that
a squeaky
voice?
voice. You don't have to do your character doing a squeaky voice.
I'll make this squeaky in post.
I'm not that good a sound editor.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, you're talking a squeaky voice. This is talking in a squeaky voice.
So we just gotta sound like Mickey.
Yeah, I know. That's me doing a squeaky voice. But yeah, unfortunately, your second attack does miss.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, do you have anything else?
You know what? Yeah, let's cast a spell. Let's cast Compelled Duel.
Does not trigger wild magic. So it doesn't, so that's good.
It's very similar to my channel divinity. One creature that I can see must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to me, compelled by your divine demand, and for the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against anybody except me.
Alright, we'll roll the 12, so it fails.
Cool. In addition, if it tries to move away from me, it must make a wisdom saving throw again, or it is unable.
Alright, well, it physically can't move away from you, so we're good.
Okay.
Kind of hard to move away from something standing on you.
That's fair.
Alright, so that was Aladi's turn, so now we're up to Epi.
So just to make sure that I heard you correctly, we are all squeaky elves right now?
Yep, you are a squeaky elf.
Epi looks down, looks back up.
Holy shit, I'm a lot smaller than I usually am. Alright, you know what? Hey, Armbar, you want to get to the island?
Yeah, let's get over there.
If you said something, I could not hear any of it.
Yeah, I think Tyler's noise gate took over that one.
I'm trying to do armbar and the squeaky voice, like a mini bar.
Okay, so
Where are we?
I don't know if I feel comfortable with that.
Because I'm thinking I can...
did you say I don't know if I'd be comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, I can freeze the ground, and we can walk over there and kick its butt.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. And I would like to do Chromatic Orb for ice, and I would like to basically, because you have to throw it, I would like to see if I can make it skip the water and freeze a path to the island.
Alright, so Chromatic Orb, is that like an attack roll normally?
Yes. I'm just gonna...
Are you trying to hit the mimic with it while skipping it, or just blast the water and make a path?
Let's, for now, so we can get our guy in there, let's just skip the water, and then if it hits the guy, great. If not, I'm mostly aiming for the water.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and roll Arcana to see how well you skip the rock.
Oh.
This is a spell.
Okay, here we go. We're doing rubber ducky dice for this. Okay, so that's a 5 plus 7 for a whopping 12.
Alright, so that will make you... I set the DC pretty low to make the ice bridge as 10. It'll get you, like, 5 feet away from the thing, so you'd have to jump the last 5 feet.
That's fine.
You made an ice bridge.
Why do I imagine in my head when you say rubber ducky dice, you're just having a bunch of rubber duckies and you're just rolling them?
Yes, whichever one lands upside down with the number up. Yeah, no. I actually did buy dice with a little rubber ducky in it.
Yeah.
This picture.
That's awesome.
That's cute.
That did not trigger wild magic, so there's that. That's good.
I've been imagining a D20 shaped like a rubber ducky this whole time.
Alright, FB, do you want to use your movement to travel the ice bridge?
In my wizardly wisdom of being as far from the enemy as possible, I'm good.
Alrighty. So then we are on to Jingles' turn.
I'm just gonna mock this thing in a very high voice. Now say, you're gonna get a lot of coin you're stacking this year, young man.
Alright, what is your save DC?
13.
Alright, it does not pass.
Yes!
So, alright, so go ahead and roll your, I believe it's 2d4 at this level. Ooh, nice. You got both the max and the min there.
Yeah. And...
Alright, 5 damage. So now this thing has disadvantage on its next attack. Which is good, because its turn is next. Do you have anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I'll swing at it again, otherwise.
That'll hit, so go ahead and roll damage. It was a 17 on the die. Or no, 17 modified, I'm sorry. What do we want to do? Alright, so take 6 piercing damage. This thing is starting to look rough, guys. Now it's up, so... It is going to reach out with the tongue, and it is mad at all of these, so... I'm guessing that a 2 on the die is not going to go ahead and hit you with that. It's plus 8, so 10. 10 to hit, Justin?
No.
No, didn't think so. It's going to try again. 6 is 12 going to hit you?
No.
No. Okay, it's got a bite left, and it's going to open up one of those presents on you. Natural 20.
Oh.
Alright, so that's going to be...
Ouch.
4d10 plus 5.
And the Horde Mimic has to roll a D100.
25 plus 5, 30 damage.
Oof.
Whoa.
That was a crit, so...
Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to roll wild magic for the Horde Mimic.
Why not? Turn it into a
You know
small
what? Sure,
thing.
why not? Alright, but we'll do this by vote. Armbar voted yes, Justin voted yes.
Bring it on.
I'm voting yes.
Alright, the Horde Mimic rolled natural 20, so 47 and 12. Alright, 8 maids appear alongside 8 cows. The maids and the cows, there's nothing peculiar is going on. The maids and the cows disappear after a few seconds.
Do they appear and then immediately fall into the water?
Oh my god.
No, they appear on the Horde Mimic's back and start milking cows.
Oh.
Man, they're really
that was-
milking that 12 Days of Christmas thing, huh?
Ah.
Aladiz is very confused.
Alright, Armbar, you're up.
Alright, well, Mini Elf Armbar is smiling now that there's a path made for him to get to the Horde Mimic. And Mini Elf Armbar is going to bring out his great axe and say, "Let's get him!" And then just gonna start dashing across to make the hops to jump over. Do I have to make any saves
No.
or skills?
You know what, go ahead and roll me athletics or acrobatics, your choice, to traverse the ice without slipping.
Do I have to use inspiration before or after?
You can use desperation after you see the dice roll.
Okay. I got a 21.
Alright, 21, you're fine. I didn't set the DC particularly high. It's walking on ice.
Okay.
So you get there just fine.
And then, sweet. Can I hit him
Yeah,
with the
you
great
can hit
axe?
You can hit it from the ice bridge, or if you want, you can jump over and get on top of the island everyone else first.
I'm gonna jump over onto the
Alright, you
island,
get up there, no problem.
and I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
Alright, let's see it.
I'm actually gonna use the crit.
Alright, a crit. So first, let's do the damage first. So go ahead and roll the damage.
So, it
Yeah, it
does
does it
for
automatically
you.
for you.
Roll 20 is
Yeah.
awesome. 29 damage.
29 damage. This thing is looking rough. It's looking like it's about got a snowman's health left.
Can I hit him again?
Well, first of all, we rolled me 2d100.
Darn it, damn it.
Shit!
30 and 55. This great axe is bigger than mini elf armbar.
A floating sprig of mistletoe appears above your head. You feel compulsion to kiss someone. Do you kiss anybody near you? You are near Rook, Jingles, and Oladies.
Who wants a smoochy Wallace from Armbar? Come on, I know you want a piece of me. Break it off.
Does anybody kiss Armbar?
I want them to roll the dice and pay the price no more. Roll a someone. You guys should roll a d20 to see.
Okay.
And the lowest has to kiss
me.
me.
The highest is the one that has to kiss Armbar.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 5.
Oh, the one that rolls the highest. Oh, that saves you.
Oh,
Nine.
you.
Epi's too far away.
Oh
Okay,
no.
we're good.
Uh-oh.
17.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
In the spirit of Christmas.
Alright, all of these do you kiss Armbar?
I guess 'tis the season, and yes.
Alright, Armbar, you heal by 1d8, but I guess you're already full health.
I used tongue.
I did.
The man was like, I'll use tongue.
Nothing
Armbar,
but
you have a second attack.
I'm gonna do another attack. I don't think I can attack recklessly twice. Yeah, it's only first attack per turn, so swinging a... I got a 14.
14 is exactly the number you needed, so what's your damage?
Sweet. 9.
9. This thing looks like it has very, very, very little life left in it. Alright, is that your turn?
Thanks for the smooch, brother. Who's up next? This thing's looking like it's going down.
Rook, do you think you can close the battle out? This thing is looking pretty...
I'ma try.
If it was out of 123, it looks like it has a whole 2%.
I want to try my best to stab it again with my rapier. I did a lot of damage last time.
You will get sneak attacks. All you need to do is hit to kill it.
Fingers crossed. And I got a nat 1. I'm not even joking.
Alright. Do you want to burn your inspiration?
Yes, I do. I don't even know what to say. That was... Okay, 13 total. That's not very good.
13 total is not the number you still miss.
I'm gonna try and do a... Oh, no, wait. Can I do my offhand stab?
Yes, you can.
That's an 18.
18 will hit, so roll the damage.
Yeah, it's...
No
right, it's something. That's my dagger, though. That's 1d6. I do 2 little damage.
2 damage is exactly the number you needed, so...
No, you gotta be kidding.
Nope, you feel this thing tremble and shudder and collapse back down in the water. There's a big splash, and the presents disappear into dust. You've defeated the Horde Mimic.
What?
Take that, you giant pile of fake presents.
Well, I say we shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so the tinyness goes away after about 2 minutes, so now that you're out of combat, if you want to just let it pass, you will stop being tiny. You are all in this cavern. You're on the carcass of the Horde Mimic in the island. There's nothing of interest left here. Do you want to do anything before you move on to the next room north of you?
Like, I was wondering how long we were resting for.
Right, do you want to try and take a short rest? Is that what you're trying to do?
Oh, no, I was just trying to figure out if I could, tinker something.
Unless anyone objects, Jingles can have a few minutes to tinker.
I don't want.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Unless Oladies wants to have a short rest or something and get some back some hit points.
But while Jingles is tinkering, Oladies is going to cast Find Steed, which takes 10 minutes.
Alright, yeah, you find a reindeer. Also, hold on a second. You do not trigger wild magic.
Can I modify that just a little bit?
You want a red-nosed reindeer?
No, I want, like, a chestnut horse, but it has on, like, a dollar store reindeer, like, antlers thing.
I love it.
I would like to take this brief respite to cast Mage Armor, finally.
Alright, so Epi casts Mage Armor. Let's see if Epi trigger file magic. You do not.
Yay!
Alright, and what is Jingle's tinkering?
Small fire starter.
Alright.
Ooh.
Since everything you fought so far except the Horde Mimic is vulnerable to fire.
Hey, yeah, I realized. I was like,
Snow, ice-themed enemies.
It's no problem.
Alright, so you do that. Does anyone do anything else before we moving on to the next room?
I'm good. Let's do it.
If anything, can I retrieve my javelins?
You can retrieve your javelins, yes. In the next cavern, most strangely you see, a 3-story tall, festively decorated tree. Ornaments silver and red and long popcorn chains, adorned with a half-dozen enormous candy canes. Beneath it lay gifts wrapped red and green, the first real presents that you've actually seen. And you do get the impression that's about half of the presents that St. Nick is missing based on his description.
Investigate the tree.
Alright, roll investigation.
I rolled a 19 total.
Alright, the 19 total, you can see the tree. It is mostly stationary, but you do get the impression it is not just a tree.
Yeah.
So you get the impression that if it's disturbed, it might be more sapient than it appears.
Yeah, guys, gotta watch out for this thing.
You better watch out, and you better not cry.
Better not shout. I'm telling you why.
theoretically, could it be dispelled?
Roll Arcana.
I would like to assist.
Alright, roll Arcana with advantage.
17.
With a 17, you know that this is a living thing. It is not a conjured creature, so dispelling it would do nothing but waste a spell slot.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so it is a creature that appears to be a tree.
A
That is what
treacher?
all-
Did you just say
yep, so it
treacher?
is a treacher?
A treacher.
No, I did not, but let's say I did.
I would like to use the Watcher's Eye trait that we discussed to see if this tree is a naughty tree or a nice tree.
Alright, you distinctly get the impression this is a naughty tree. It has been corrupted by the Krampus.
Terrible tree.
Quick question. Where the presents are, would that by any chance be all within a 10-foot radius? Like, how big is this tree?
Alright, this is like a big, like, redwood tree. Like,
I believe the stanza said it's 3 stories tall.
yeah, exactly. This thing is big. So the presents are probably about twice that far around, like more than 10, like you said, what, 10, 20 feet?
Yeah, I was thinking 10 feet.
Yeah, like, probably, like, the trunk itself is probably a 10-foot radius, so...
Is there anything else in the room? Like, is there doors or anything on the walls?
There is a door to the north end that looks like it goes, like, it's like a big, like, gingerbread-looking door. You get the impression that's probably the Krampus's lair. Like, his, like, actual room. You want to actually do anything with these presents, like, these are clearly the presents you're supposed to recover, at least half of them.
I'm gonna leave over. Alright. So currently that's asleep, or at the least not trying to attack us. We could, in theory, since it's been corrupted by the Krampus, or it doesn't have the holiday spirit, or whatever it was Oladies was saying, could we sneak over, murk the Krampus guy, and then maybe the tree will be fine afterwards?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Get rid of the boss, and maybe the curse will be lifted.
Sure, clearly this is a Christmas tree. Maybe it'll be less of an evil Christmas tree once it has its Christmas spirit back, like the power of Santa compels it or something. How's that work, Aldies?
Ah, you have the right of it. If we dispatch the evil or the naughty Krampus, then perhaps the Christmas spirit will return to the tree itself and swing it over to being a very nice tree once again. You children have such great ideas.
The naughty Krampus.
Alright, someone roll Arcana.
I will roll Arcana. This will be fun. I'm gonna use my shiny dice. That gave me a 16.
16 is the DC I set for that, actually. You get the impression that will exactly work. The Krampus's magic is compelling this tree to be naughty.
Alright.
You know me, I'm always down for murking someone.
That's why we count on you.
Let me just check the gingerbread door for traps.
Maybe you can eat it.
Maybe
Just eat through
you can help me eat it.
I am a little bit peckish.
Oladies licks the door.
Well, Rook was investigating the door first.
I got an 11 total. We'll see how this goes.
The door looks delicious, but not trapped.
Okay. Let's eat the door. Or let's just open the door. I mean, it might just be open. It might just be unlocked. Who wants to try and open it?
Alades has his longsword out as if he's about ready to, like, cut the door into pieces. He's, like, got the tip of it up on a corner. So, wait, what are we doing?
Let's go. I mean, I say let's go. What about the rest of you?
I want to eat the door, damn it!
Okay, he cuts a slice off of the door and hands it to Rook.
Nice. Rook is happy.
And then he's
That sweet, sweet
starts
door.
divvying up pieces of the door to the rest of the party.
Well, I hope whoever's on the other side doesn't care.
Jingles will accept her gingerbread.
It is not a terribly quick process.
I'm going to gingerly slip Jingles my other cookie.
I take other
gingerbread.
cookie. And stuff my mouth.
Yes.
Alright, so you all munch on the door. Does anyone actually enter the next room?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just go.
I was gonna say, Epi, while everybody's munching on their cookies, is like, so I have an idea. And I would like to cast Alter Self to make myself look like one of those guards like what was out front.
You do not trigger wild magic. You now have the appearance of a dwarger.
Excellent. And I'm just gonna be like, alright, so if I yell, oh my Kris Kringle, get in there and save me, I'm gonna get my butt handed to me if you don't. If not, maybe I can figure out something. So, like if we were going to lay a trap for him, what would we do?
Maybe tell Krampus that all the presents were moved to location B.
I do like this plan.
So, are we trying to just lure him out? No, what are we trying to do?
Lure him out so we can sneak attack him.
May I suggest, why don't we... I like the idea of luring him out. But perhaps, if I'm able to make friends with said tree, the tree might be able to assist.
Oh, if you can make friends with a tree.
Okay. Because I'm thinking of Mantle of Majesty.
Oh.
It's just probably mind the timing. But if he has additional people, perhaps they can also be swayed, so to speak.
Ooh.
I like the way you think, Tiny Elf.
It's a gnome, really. Really.
Oh.
Elves can be a bit haughty. There's some friction there.
Gnomes. My apologies. It's the nomenclature. It always gets to me.
Oh.
Do you still have your inspiration, or did you burn that?
I still have my inspiration.
I can't.
Can I give her
then.
advantage on her charm the tree?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
Paul, are you looking at the Discord chat? Kenny has made a proclamation that he would like to wild magic whoever is acting now or acted last.
Alright. At the request of the actual DM, this is Kenny's Christmas present from the podcast. Jingles,
Lord.
you are affected by roll 89. 89 is... For the next 5 minutes, you feel compelled to speak in rhyme or sing. If you do not speak in rhyme or sing, you take 1d4 psychic damage every time you speak.
Oh,
No.
that's both very fitting for this situation and very dangerous.
Worry not, my dear friends, for this thing shall certainly end.
I believe in you.
Alright, so what are we doing to charm the tree?
I'm casting command to it.
Alright, is that a saving throw?
Yes.
Alright, what is the thing I'm saving for, the stat? Wisdom saving throw, okay. What is this tree's wisdom? It's pretty good. However, a 5 on the die means it's sure not passing, so... What do you command the tree to do?
I command the tree to move and open the door.
Alright, the tree opens the door. It just hots itself up, and it marches up to the Krampus's door, and it is way too big, so it uses its slam attack to knock the door down.
Wait, what? We ate the door.
Whatever
the
is left
whole
of
door.
the door, whatever you did not eat of the door is now slammed open.
It's cookie crumbles now.
And as you slam the door open, the Krampus's chamber is a kitchen, oddly enough, with several ovens surrounding the mountain of ill-gotten stuff. He chortles as you enter, standing his full height, an 8-foot-tall drow with the complexion of night. So Kringle sent you to take his things back. Well, to that I simply say, attack! And he rolls initiative.
Oh, great.
He rolled a 7 on initiative, so he's gonna go, like, right up before Jingles.
Oh, wait, so we keep our initiative. Never mind.
Yeah, rather than have... This is basically, like, combat. I wasn't gonna, like, have you guys roll over and over again.
That's good, because I rolled 8. I'm
I
very
say
happy.
that's good because I just rolled a 3.
Yeah, no, I usually will do initiative for, like, just the whole session when I'm running a game, just so
That's
we don't have
cool.
to do it, so. Alright, so... Do you actually enter the Krampus's lair, or are you hoping he'll come out to you? Basically, did you continue standing in there, or did you, once the door got slammed open, run in?
Who is going first?
I'll take point.
First in the order is Armbar is actually first in the order. I'm just asking where you all are standing when the combat starts.
Oh, I'm gonna stand at the door.
Yeah.
Alright, so you remained in the tree chamber.
Yeah, but like yeah.
All of these will take point, and if nobody else is, he will stand like in the doorway.
Well, I gotta go
All
first, so I should probably stand in the doorway.
But you can move past your teammates
okay.
Without them being difficult.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
that's good.
you can physically pass through them. It's like they aren't even there.
Okay. So I guess I'll stand behind all of these.
Alright. Alright, so what I'm hearing is everyone started the combat in the tree chamber, is what I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Armbar,
Look, the
it's your
tree
turn.
opened the thing.
The tree opened the thing, yes. However, you didn't do anything to make the tree not evil, so now it is awake and ready. It will be fighting you as soon as command wears off. Let's just share initiative with the Krampus, so you don't have to worry about it for a minute.
Okay. Well, how far away is Krampus from Armbar? Can I make it to him?
Oh yeah, you can make it to Krampus. Basically, just imagine like a commercial kitchen. That is the Krampus's room.
Is there anybody else
Just
in the room?
A bunch of ovens on the sides and a big stack of presents in the back. Just the Krampus.
Just Krampus. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna
stand there holding a tray of cookies.
I'm gonna run in there and smack the tray. I'm gonna take a cookie and then smack the tray of cookies out of his hands.
All right, first question, just so you know, for your turn, your rage wore off because of the amount of time you guys spent beforehand, so you are not currently raged if you wish to do so.
I will rage.
All right.
So
You get that wild magic roll.
Let's do it. D8. I got a 3. Let me see what that does. The 3 is. Oh, it's the flump for the pixie.
Yeah, except this time, instead of being the flump of the pixie, it actually appears to be like a little spirit of Christmas.
Okay.
Like you just see like a little elf float, like appear, and he's going to explode in a cloud of snowflakes before he disappears.
Let's see. End of the current turn. I'm gonna have to put it behind him because it blows up at the end of the turn. So I'll put him behind him so it doesn't hit me, but hits him. And then I'll take a cookie, smack the tray out of his hands, and
I'm gonna get you, Krampus. You're nothing but a punk, and nothing but garbage.
and I'm gonna take a swing at him. I'm gonna attack recklessly.
All right.
Oop, that's a crit.
All right, nice. Roll your damage.
I got 23.
All right, the Krampus takes it. And now roll me 2d100.
72 and 76.
5 golden rings worth 500 gold pieces each appear on your right hand.
On my right hand.
Yep, your right hand now has 2,500 gold worth of 5 golden rings on it.
I'm rich, filthy rich, or I'm getting married.
5 different suitors.
How many suitors will Armbar have?
All right, that was
all
your.
my commerical.
Can I
I bet one of them's holidays. You got a taste earlier.
I'm gonna make another attack with the Great Axe.
All right, let's see it.
25 to hit.
25 probably hits. I forgot to open up the Krampus because I wasn't expecting you guys to just skip the tree room. How silly of me. I'm part of this podcast. I think I would know better. Yes, that hits. Alright, roll damage. Alright,
18.
takes it. Doesn't look happy about it.
I wouldn't think he would be. Alright, I'll pass the turn.
Alright, so that makes it Rook's turn.
Okay. Rook is gonna... Rook's gonna do that thing that archers do sometimes, where they, like, get down on, like, one knee and they aim and shit. So I'm gonna do that for one. In the doorway, I'm gonna aim at Krampus's legs.
Alright. Roll an attack. I would give
Shoot,
you
that
advantage,
little
but then
leg.
you're like trying to snipe him in the knee, so.
Yeah, that's all. That's fine. I'll try. I can roll to 12.
12 will not do it.
Okay, so instead, well, now that failed, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna try and rapier this evil tree. That's an offhand thing. Come on. I rolled a fucking nat one.
Well, the good news is you triggered wild magic, so roll me 2d100.
Let's hope for the best. 40 and 33.
Alright, you cast Cloud of Daggers centered on a point you can see, but the daggers look like candy canes. You fill the air with spinning candy canes in a cube 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range, and they'll take 4d4 slashing damage if they enter the spell's effect the first time or start the turn there. And you can put this anywhere you want, including up in the air, so if you wanted to just center it around the tree's head, you certainly could.
Yes! I was thinking about that anyway, I don't think it's gonna follow it, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do it around where the star would be on the tree. That's where I'm gonna put it.
Alright, so Rook does that, so Rook had an eventful wild magic turn at least.
Yep.
Alright.
And that's it.
Alright, all of these, you're up.
Wait a minute, we forgot to do the Spirit of Christmas explosion.
Oh, we did. Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead and do your Spirit of Christmas explosion. What is the save I have to do?
The creature has to succeed on a Dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw. Does a 16 pass?
Oh, the DC equals 8 plus proficiency plus con. So 8 plus... Oh, that's what 11 plus... 14 is my dex.
Alright, so it passes, so no damage.
No
Alright,
damage.
Oladies, you are up.
Okay. Oladies is going to stride forth towards the Krampus and turn back towards the rest of the party. You take care of the tree. We will deal with him. And he re-ups Shield of Faith on himself and then goes in for some longsword strikes.
Alright, your Shield of Faith does not trigger wild magic.
Alright. 15 to hit.
15 exactly hits.
Alright, cool. For, 6 slashing.
Slash him, let me just double check his... Okay, he does not resist that. Okay.
And then...
Alright, he takes it.
Second... is a dirty 20
Alright, so that will hit.
for 11 slashing. And on the second hit, I will burn a second level slot as the blade glows a vibrant red, radiating out Christmas cheer. And by Christmas cheer, I mean 17 radiant.
Alright, he takes it, and he is looking pretty bad.
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, and that brings up Epi.
I would like to cast Charm Person on the tree.
Alright, that
Now-
is a wisdom save, I believe.
Yeah. And it does have advantage because it got hit, but hasn't been hit yet with the candy canes.
Okay, it has not been hit yet.
Oh, good. Then it
what
doesn't
is-
have advantage.
What is Epi's spell save DC?
15.
The tree is charmed.
Yes! I'm going to tell the tree, Krampus is attacking you! Run while you still can! Yep.
Alright, so Epi did not trigger wild magic casting charm person.
Whew, okay.
Not a
And,
single. We have not had a single proc off of a spell cast yet.
I'm counting my lucky charms. Alright. And let's see. I think that's pretty much all I can do because it's just one spell, but I would like to kind of duck out of the way behind, like on either side of the door, so if Krampus blows out the door, I'm I'm not gonna get hit.
Alright, that's a good decision because Krampus is next in the order. Alright, so first, layer action. The gingerbread cookies from the Krampus's oven jump out and surround all of these as they turn into gingerbread golems. So, each of the gingerbread golems is going to make an attack on all of these. Don't worry, they're not very strong. They're going to use ginger breath. The first one is. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay, I'm gonna actually add all my bonuses this time that I forgot. 15.
Alright, 15 passes, so you're fine. The other 5 are going to attack you with their bare little gingerbread hands.
Alright.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
And then 11 won't hit. A 22 probably will.
No. 23.
No. Oh wow, these things can only hit you if they crit.
He's a gingerbread tank.
All 5 of the gingerbread men just, like, you know, like a small child flailing their fists at you? That's the gingerbread men just feebly pounding on the sides of your armor.
Ugh, and he just kind of shakes his leg. Get off me.
Krampus, meanwhile, is going to cast Darkness.
Is he now? Is he now? What if I cast Counterspell?
Alright,
I have
so...
a reaction.
You do. So Krampus tries and fails to cast Darkness. Epi did not trigger Wild Magic. Epi's dodged every Wild Magic roll I've made. So the Krampus just used his action, and none of his spells are bonus actions. Krampus is going to stand there because he doesn't want to provoke an opportunity attack from all of these. However, the tree's turn is up, and the tree started its turn inside of the cloud of daggers, so 4, 3, 4, that's 11, 8 plus 8. It takes 19 slashing damage.
Woo woo.
And remember, I told it that Krampus was attacking it.
Yeah, well, it can't get to Krampus because Krampus is in a tiny room with a big tree.
And I did tell it to run away.
Also, you watch as the candy canes that were on the tree shrivel up because they also took 19 damage. The animated candy canes that were about to attack you all die because they were inside the cloud.
Yes.
Like, you watch them jump to life and go, ow, 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 and just fall to the ground, shattered into peppermint.
It's candy cane on candy cane violence.
There's nothing sweet about this tragedy.
Alright, so the tree does believe Epi is to be a friendly acquaintance, so it will back away from the cloud of daggers as if it just doesn't want to do anything, but it realizes it doesn't know how it got in here because the doors on both sides are too small for it to walk through. The tree was born in this room, it will die in this room. But it does not attack you because it thinks you're friendly, or at least it won't attack Epi. Tell you what, someone named Even Rods.
Odds. Go with even.
Alright, Evens. The tree has decided Epi's friends are also its friends. They will not attack you.
That makes me happy.
That was the Krampus's entire turn.
Nice.
Summoning a bunch of really ineffectual gingerbread golems. So, Jingles, you're up.
Yes. So there's multiple golems around holidays?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sleep. And am I still under my rhyming scheme?
Let's say it passed by now.
Okay. Yes. I shall lull them to sleep. So that
Alright, so go ahead and roll your sleep dice. Oh, did you upcast it? Is that what happened?
Yes, I did. I put it up to 10.
Okay. Alright, so you put one golem to sleep. It is functionally out of the battle. You also triggered Wild Magic because I got the roll. So I'm going to roll a D100. Actually, you roll me a D100.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so with a 69... For the next minute, whenever you speak, your voice is replaced by the sound of jingle bells.
Oh, man. Really living up to your namesake there, Jingle.
Alright, did you have anything else you wanted to do with your turn? That was your action casting the spell. You want to do anything with your bonus action?
Anybody need healing word?
You cannot cast a slotted spell twice in one turn.
Oh, I forgot that's how that works. Boop, boop.
No problem. It's a niche rule, so.
Yeah, sometimes it goes back and forth.
It's okay. I've done the same thing.
I'm not sure if Bardic Inspiration would also go. I think I could get
Bardic
Inspiration.
Inspiration you can do with your bonus action.
to go to? It's going to go to Armbar. Deck the halls with Armbar's fist. Fa la 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 la. He decks with his wrist. Fa la 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 la. Down you go with his next blow. Fa la 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 la. Last words you hear are "You're too slow." Fa la 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 la.
And that is the last thing Jingle says, and as you say the last words, you start coughing out Jingle sounds instead.
That was awesome, thank you.
In Armbar, you have a D8 of Bardic Inspiration available to you now. It's great because you are at the top of the order.
Let's go. I am going to
Smash with a great axe!
15 to hit.
15 will hit, so roll your damage.
17.
Alright, Krampus takes it.
I got so excited. I forgot to use
second attack, that's fine.
my reckless attack. Can I use it for the second attack? I got a 20.
A dirty 20? Or
dirty 20.
Okay. Alright, roll your damage.
Damage is 8.
Krampus takes it.
And then I'm gonna spawn a Spirit of Christmas within the vicinity of Krampus behind him. And then he'll have to get a dex save of 14 or higher.
Krampus does not pass.
Woo!
So go ahead and roll your damage.
What was that again? D6. 4 damage.
Alright, Krampus take that too.
Whoop whoop! End turn.
Alright, Rook, you are up.
Okay, I'll be realistic this time. I'm just gonna shoot him right in the chest. I can't believe this. I don't even know what to say.
What
That's
is going
that
on?
one. I don't have a choice, right? I don't have anything I could do,
Yeah.
right? So.
You can come up with the rhyme, you can give yourself inspiration.
Oh my god, let me see what I can think of.
Aim for the hip. You know you'll go through it. You know you can do it. You aim a little higher. I'm sure it'll do it.
You can't just rhyme do it with do it, Effie.
Oh, I meant through it. Oh, never mind. My brain died halfway through the sentence.
Well, then you get
Try
inspiration
again. I know
back.
you'll go through it. Aim for the hip. I know you can do it.
Okay, there you go. That was good.
Right. There we go. I will let Epi give you inspiration if you want to reroll.
Oh,
that
that's
Yeah.
that's very nice. Thank you. Christmas.
I'm trying.
That's 15 total. That's good.
Alright, 15 will hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
And is that? Oh, I need to ask every time because that's how I am as a person.
You guys are all clustered together by the door. You definitely get sneak attack.
And that's 14 total.
The Krampus takes it. He's starting to wobble around like he's not doing good in his feet.
Yo, nice. I'm gonna do an offhand shooty, and that's a 10 total. I don't know if I think I'm missing.
Yeah, a 10 will not do it. So that
All
one
right.
misses.
That one goes ba-boing, and that's it for my turn.
Alright. Should have written the issue down on a separate piece of paper. Okay. Alright, so Holidays, you are up. You are up in the face of the Krampus and 6 really ineffectual golems.
Well, the golems are very ineffectual, so... And the Krampus is where all this magic is coming from. So he will continue to fight against the sworn enemy of his patron? Whatever Santa is. Hey, paladins can have patrons, that's fine.
Yep.
He's his Santa baby.
Longsword to the face. 22. 3.
Alright, that'll hit.
For 9 slashing.
How would you like to defeat the Krampus?
Wait, you said he's like 8 foot tall, right?
Yep.
He takes kind of a low stance with a sword pointing upwards and just raises up and does attempt to stab just through the face of the Krampus.
Yes.
So you impale the Krampus through the face.
Yeah.
Get some.
And the Krampus is gone. And with it, you can see the dark magic that was binding the tree go away. The tree doesn't need to be charmed behind you anymore. The gingerbread men crumble to dust.
Whoa.
There's a lot of very sweet dust around here.
Epi sort of brushes off his cloak.
Between the gingerbread men and all the candy canes.
There wouldn't happen to be some milk or anything, would there?
Roll investigation to search for milk.
I will roll investigation. Okay. We're using metal dice for this one.
I will also investigate.
Okay. I got a 17.
Oh, I got a 6.
Well, for the 6, you find nothing. For the 17, you find the Krampus's refrigerator, or his, like, box of colding in the back of the oven thing, and it definitely has milk.
Box of colding?
Yep.
Yeah.
Box of colding.
Yep, it is a large box that's been enchanted to keep things cold.
There wouldn't happen to be anything in the box of colding that doesn't have ginger in it. Would there? Or nutmeg, or whatever it is that makes gingerbread taste like ginger. I think that would be nutmeg.
You see milk and eggnog, and that's and like you see ingredients that could be used to bake fresh cookies, like butter and other refrigerated things that people use to bake cookies. You do see that on the counter he has cookie jars with other non-gingerbread man cookies.
I'm grabbing the eggnog. I'm grabbing one of the non-gingerbread cookies. And I'm gonna be like, alright, who wants a glass?
I'll do it.
Jingles is ready.
I pour everyone a glass.
Alright, you now each have a glass of delicious frothy eggnog.
Except Jingles is gonna take a second and slightly prestigitize upon the top of it just a hint of its own ginger nutmeg.
You made it nutmeg flavor on a pill. And he's like, I'm avoiding nutmeg, and you nutmeg it up.
But it's not real nutmeg, it just seems like it.
That's true. I'm not allergic to prestidigitized nutmeg.
I want me to add some to yours?
I'm gonna look over. Alright. I've never tried prestidigitized ones, but since prestidigitation makes beverages full of lies, let's try it.
Absolutely. And she just adds more prestidigitized icing into your eggnog.
I'm gonna try it. Does prestidigitized nutmeg cause an allergic reaction?
I rolled an over-under, I rolled a 7, so yes, you feel like an itchy throat when you drink it. Like, you have a psychosomatic reaction of like, oh god, this is nutmeg, I'm allergic to this, and you feel itchy for a second and then go, okay, it's fine.
I look at it. The lies are strong with this one. You should teach my friend Brock how to do that. He makes this tea and it's very convincing, but not really. This was convincing enough that I could get an allergic reaction for like half a minute. It's like spicy eggnog, and I chug it.
What? Allergic? She's going into anaphylactic shock, and Oladies comes over and uses lay on hands to cure you of disease.
It's an EpiPen.
EpiPen.
Oh no!
I was just saying it's a little meta that worked because I know that the bartender Sarah's she also spills lies. So
Yes.
I know, right? What is it with the prestidigitized drinks now? Like, you can just give me the real thing.
I
Unless
mean-
it's the allergens, in which case, please don't.
I think of it like corn syrup, fructose corn syrup. It's there. Sometimes you need the real thing. Sometimes those substitutes are just as good.
I'll take your word for it. And I just look at Rook and Armbar, and I'm like, don't tell Brock. I drink the eggnog.
Alright, so you all celebrate, then you gather the presents. With presents in hand, to Kringle's workshop you go, marching for hours through wind and the snow. Without instant you arrive, he greets you with a cheer. Thank you, my friends, you're on the nice list this year. And he gives each of you a present.
Oh, perfect! There's no way I was getting on the nice list without that. And I just sort of shove it in my bag.
You don't even open the present?
I'm opening my present
Right!
now.
Epi shoves it in the bag. Is it Christmas?
You gotta wait for Christmas.
It is the night you just saved Christmas. You can open your present.
Ah, perfect. Epi opens it and just tears
Fine.
into it.
Alright, Epi receives a new pair of slippers, specially fit for him. You actually get the impression they are slippers of spider climbing. While wearing them, Epi has a climbing speed and can climb up walls like a spider.
Oh, I love that.
What?
I have hoof slippers of
That's
spider.
badass.
That's so cool.
Like, they're basically like little, like...
What do those
hoof
look
warmers,
like?
basically. Like, it's not just like socks. That's what hoof slippers would be like.
Yeah. Like socks. Hoof slippers.
I'm not going to lie, I googled it. There is such a thing as like a little slipper you can put around hooves to keep them
Oh
warm.
my gosh. I bet it's so cute.
Rook, you receive Gloves of Thievery.
Oh, sick.
So, I believe they grant you proficiency at stealing stuff. They're in the compendium, so you can look them up and put them on your character sheet.
Okay.
I did get Kenny's
Gloves
permission to give everybody gifts.
Whee.
And then for Armbar, a set of new suspenders. They are called the Suspenders of Disbelief.
Sorry.
You gain proficiency on insight checks. So just go ahead and check that box for proficiency on your character sheet and you're good to go. And then Santa actually says, Epi, I have gifts for your friend Brock as well. And he hands you a box for Brock to give Brock. And says, I have a feeling that you'll see this person sometime shortly after this Winter Shield, so here you go. And he gives you a gift for someone named Nadir.
If he kind of turns it over.
Santa's just asking you to deliver presents.
He didn't do anything.
No, that's not the Christmas. I mean, the what's the
Winter
Winter Shield spirit.
Epi just looks at it. Is this because of all the lies I told this year? That's why I have to do the helping to be on the nice list.
Is that why we're the ones doing this? 'Cause we're
hand
the
Brock's
bad ones?
present to Armbar and say, alright, you're the most qualified. I need you to get this to your boss. Next time we remember it.
Aye, aye. I got it. You can count on me.
I believe in you, Armbar. I'm gonna hold on to Nadir's present, and I would like to see if I could sneak a peek at it.
You want to sneak a peek on the present right in front of Santa Claus.
I'm on the naughty list for a reason.
Alright, roll sleight of hand.
What is my sleight of hand? Okay. I have a +1 to this. We're rolling the rubber ducky dice. Oh, okay. Ooh, 15 + 1 for a 16.
15. Santa does not see you trying to sneak a peek. However, all you can gauge from it is that it is a magical item of some sort. Without opening the present, you don't really know what it is. Alright, so his elves take the presents and start loading the sleigh. He makes his way off saying, "Thanks, Bard Rock Cafe." With one last mild magic surge, but one without peril, you all feel the urge to sing a Winter Shield carol.
Jingle bells, Krampus smells, our heroes save the day.
If you need some help tonight, just call Bard Rock Cafe.
Epi's nose will glow.
Armbar's here to slay.
Rook will steal the show, brooding all the way.
Rock song will surely sing, making spirits bright. Happy holidays from DRC, have a wild night. And that is where we end tonight's adventure.
Yay!
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Okay, you listen to Bar Rock Cafe. Get on to sassygamers.com and listen to more episodes. And become a patron. I'll read your cards. Do it. Patreon.com/BardRockCafe. Till next time.